Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Graham Bell. Welcome to Aquarama 76.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Aquarama skiers, Rob Freeman, Barb Clark, Aaron Robinson, Barb Lima, Brenda Clark, and Bill Hicks. And to our friends in the United States, African Bicentennial, it's your 200th birthday. That's Greg McAvoy on the drums, Brenda Harris with the flute, and John Woolner with the flag. 200 years is an awful long time, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd just like to make a salute to the United States Bicentennial, 1976. Ladies and gentlemen, a very colorful flag number. Welcome to Aquarama 1976. Greg McAvoy, Brenda Harris, and John Woolner. Happy birthday, U.S. It's a long 200 years. Looks like John Hamilton closest to you, and Mike Lawn on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, our expert flat kite flyers. Both John and Mike are in their first year with Aquarama. John lives in Toronto. He's been skiing for 20 years and flying for 5. He's the co-director of Water Ski Canada up on Lake Couchiching. Let's see what they can do out there. Those beautiful kites are going to be swooping down, back and forth, cutting under one another. Let's see them go. Here they go. Here comes John under. Mike's over top. They do a beautiful job of making it look so easy up there.
This is Mike Long. Mike is in the aerials. Now, Mike, tell me exactly what your function is here as far as the show.
We're doing the kite flying. That is myself, Mike, John Hamilton, and Paul Roberts from Summer Water Ski Services. We perform the kite flying, and that consists of about 4 acts out of the total 14 acts in the 50-minute show. We start off with our double flat kites, as you've already seen them. Then we do a trick or acrobatic run, and then Aaron Robinson and Paul Roberts usually go up and do a wing walking demonstration. And it's Aaron's responsibility in that case to balance the kite from standing on it, and Paul is also assisting her from underneath, holding the trapeze bar steady. And of course, the grand finale of the show is when Paul Roberts and myself go up together, and each of us take a kite up at 1,000 feet of altitude and fly around for a few moments and come back down.
This is going to be a very difficult job because those waves are very heavy up there. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Freeman. He's up by his bare feet.
This is Rob Freeman. What do you do in the act, Rob?
I do the flag number, which is the first act. Then I do the front barefoot. And then I do the trio and pyramid at the end.
Tell me about the barefoot act, Rob, how you get into it.
I jump off the tower about 20 feet up. Then I ski down on a deep water position. I come up onto my feet, ski down to the end of the grandstand and let go. And then when I wait for the boat to come back, and I come back and I do a tumble turn, which is from my stomach to my back and around onto my feet, and then back to the landing ramp. The waves are pretty rough, and it's not ideal conditions. I get banged around quite a bit. I've had a concussion and broke my toe there the other day, so nothing really serious. About 45 miles an hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Rob Speedy Freeman. A terrific attempt. Thanks, Rob. A full overhead layout. Barb Clark and John Woolner and the Flying Angel. Very nicely done. She's going to need every bit of her skill to complete these beautiful acts for you. And ladies and gentlemen, for you now, a very, very difficult adagio handstand by Aaron, full layout by Barb. Let's give them a nice round of applause. They're doing a super job out there on those heavy waves. You can see what I mean, because just before the show was so nice and calm, and these waves bouncing back and forth really create a few problems for our skiers. Very beautifully done. Very colorful too. Thank you. Let's watch Paul now. Oops. A little bit too gusty up there. He tries not to. He's over. He's going to try and steer this kite with his stomach muscle. There, listen, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing it with his stomach muscles. No hands, no feet. A super job by Paul. You can see that kite waving back and forth out there. There still is a few gusts of wind. You can see the orange marker down the west end of the course out there in the break wall. Paul set that up this morning. Right where we're sitting, it doesn't feel like there's much wind at all. You get up 50 or 60 feet. It gets quite gusty up there. Watch Paul as he does another toe hold, completely upside down. Very nicely done, Paul. Let's give Paul a nice round of applause. He did a super job out there. He's one of the finest black kite
This is
flyers.
Bev Clark, and Bev is coordinator and choreographer of the Aquarama show for 76. Bev, tell me, how was this show put together? How did the kids come together?
Well, I would say about 5 months ago, towards January, some of the kids were either hired from years before, or for instance, this year we put an ad in the Ontario Water Ski magazine and asked for certain people to apply for certain positions. And for jumping, we had, let's say, maybe 6 people respond, and we took the best ones from each of that. We needed jumpers, barefooters, and we just took the best that we had available this year.
Tell me, what is the toughest element about putting the show together?
Well, I would say that probably the administration part, because this year each person that was hired knew what to do. They knew their job, they were good skiers, and that wasn't the toughest part. I would say the administration, working, the CNE are very cooperative, but it's difficult with a large organization to get everything here and ready on time. And also the boats, everyone, has to sort of pitch in and help. They're also very energetic. They look after their own skis, their own ropes, look after their own costumes, make sure everything's ready for each show on time.
Now, tell me about the Clark sisters. I understand they're fairly well known.
These girls are Barb Lima and Brenda Clark, and the girls flanking them are Beverly Clark, our coordinator, and her sister Barb Clark. There the girls have their free foot in the toe hold, and the girls flanking them, Bev and Barb, have the ropes behind their heels. Now let's watch the girls in the center as they do an unbelievable complete reverse around. Ladies and gentlemen, our very lovely ballerinas doing their ballet on water.
There are 4 of us. Last year the 4 of us skied in the show. This year one of them, the youngest, is up nursing in Sioux Lookout Hospital. So there's 3 of us here, but we have been around for quite a few years. Yeah.
You've skied all your lives.
Pretty well, yes. I started skiing when I was about 9, and at our cottage up in Aurelia. Not necessarily at the time. I came down to ski at the X, and then each year as my sister got older, the other ones joined me.
Did you have 4 at one time?
Yes, last year. Yeah, this year we have 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for very, very beautiful and very talented ballerinas with their ballet on water. Spell disaster, they're up, they're over, and they've made it, they're down. That's a beautiful job by our men's jumping team, John Warner, Glenn McTavish, and Bill Hicks. These fellas are experts out there in jumping. They're going to jump right on top of Glenn. Here they go, and he's underneath. A nicely done jump by our men's jumping team. I'm telling you. Bill Hicks on the inside, and Glenn's going to go over the jump. But when Glenn goes over, John and Bill are going to crisscross underneath. Let's watch this one. There's the crisscross thing, goes over top, and they made it. An unbelievable jump. And after that one, I say, whew, hey, fellas, that's great. Stop there while you can. Now, it's very difficult for one man to do a helicopter spin over the jump, but when 2 fellas do it, if they hit their skis, it could spell disaster. And John Woolner on the outside is going to try and cut underneath them and land right in the middle. Let's watch. There's the spin, there's the cut underneath. Ladies and gentlemen, they've done a tremendous job out there. Our men's jumping team. A full layout, overhead layout, very nicely done on those very heavy seas. Ladies and gentlemen, our Calypso trio. Brenda Clark, Rob Freeman, and Greg McAvoy. Rob and Greg Helper into a very, very difficult casual very water up there. Once again, our very lovely and colorful Calypso trio. He's a super competitive. John Freeman and Greg McAvoy. They did a superb job for us here this afternoon. Which is a tremendous act in itself. Let's watch him and see if he can put down that right foot into the water and kick off that left ski. There he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going backwards on his bare feet. An incredible job by Gary Jones. Look at that pull, a tremendous pull in the water out there by Gary. Let's see if he can make it. He's doing a tremendous run now, ladies and gentlemen. Right down by Ontario Place. They're getting a terrific picture of that barefoot run. He's just doing a superb job. But the waves are getting awfully heavy down there at the east end of our course. And he's down backwards. It's Gary Jones, a tremendous backwards barefoot run. Boy, that's exciting to watch.
Look at it this way. She gets paid
Yeah.
to touch our bodies. Now you figure
She should be paying you
us.
guys.
Yeah.
Right.
There's only one of them that keeps me in business, which is
This guy here?
No,
They
Speedy.
keep you busy. The injuries figure a lot.
What do they do to bang themselves up so much like that?
Speedy's act really is the one that's most likely to produce the injuries.
What's that?
Have you seen it?
Tell me about it.
He jumps off and he has a way of getting his feet caught in the way.
Well, what kind of injuries do you have to fix up?
He's had a concussion and he might possibly have a fractured toe, which you don't do anything for anyway.
And he's running around like a young colt.
That's how we know he's all right. When he doesn't, we worry.
How about the rest of the crew?
We wear helmets.
Yeah.
His helmet's got 5 red marks on the top from where I hit him when the helicopter jumps, skis off the jump. So we wear helmets.
Hey, who are you guys? Hey, careful now. Oh, I know who you guys are. We had 3 crazy fellows coming up to us a couple of days ago, and they wanted to do a jumping contest among the 3 of them. You see? Ease! Fuzzy, wait! Holy smoke, wait! Fuzzy? Ah! Fuzzy! Oh! Look out, Fuzzy, here comes the madman. You better watch out. He's coming pretty fast. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Fuzzy. That's not funny. Hey, those skis could hurt, you know. Look out, whoops! Look out, ladies and gentlemen, the world record holder for the longest clown jump. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, kids, what's that? I don't believe this. Don't stand up in the boat. There's a shark in the water. Look out. Look out. Oh! Swim, boy. Wipe out, help him. Get him up in the landing ramp, quick. Go. Hey, the landing ramp's for people, not for boats. Get him. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our 3 crazy clowns. This is Aaron Robinson from Toronto, John Hamilton. Ladies and gentlemen, Aquarama's Wing Walk. Very beautifully done.
Aaron Robinson. Aaron, what do you do in the show?
I do the opening flag line, double doubles, the pyramid, and on top of the kite, which is called Wing Walker.
Where did you start?
Here, this is my first year.
Your first year.
Yes.
And how long have you been skiing?
I've been skiing about 10 years, and I've skied in shows for 3 up north.
How come you're up on the top all the time?
I think it's probably because I'm the smallest and the lightest around, so I get the top positions up there, the most dangerous.
I understand you've done other things. You've been a champion at what?
I've been a champion in 1972 in gymnastics, and I was on the winning Ontario synchronized swimming in 1973.
Enjoying the show?
I love it. I really do. I love it down here.
What do you think of the crowd?
They haven't bothered me yet. I'm really happy when I see a lot of people out to see the show because I figure, you know, it's a good show and I'm sure they enjoy it and I like performing for them.
For the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to attempt to do a 10-skier pyramid. The girls are climbing up very slowly now. Those fellas' thighs and shoulders are wet from the water. We're almost up into a 9-man. Ladies and one more girl, we're up into the 9-man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're into a 9-man pyramid. Here goes Erin. She's climbing now. She's up on Bev's thigh and over to Barb's, now up on the shoulders. Let's hope she makes it. Ladies and gentlemen, never before at Aquarama, our 10-skier pyramid. Of course, Erin is our pinnacle of our pyramid, ladies and gentlemen. Nice round of applause. It's awfully slippery out there on everybody's shoulders and thighs. Those bouncy waves out there, I don't see how they can do it at all. And the bottoms here are, let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you. You'll be seeing the boat right in the corner there. There it is, I can see it now. Look at the distance between that boat and those kites. They are really getting up there. They said they were going to use 1,000 foot of length of rope, but it looks like they're a little bit higher than that. I think they're the highest they've ever been here at Aquarama. You'll see them going slack. There's one rope is slack, the other rope is slack. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike and Paul are now flying free. Let's watch. Again, our choreographer and coordinator is Miss Beverly Clark. Aquarama has been produced and directed for John Canal for us by Mr. David Sutherland. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this landing! Unbelievable!